bitch, I'm from Memphis. What you know about me? Big G-L-O in that G-L-E.
Say, man, say, what's going on, Pap? My boy, my king, Tar, my girl, Sarah, what's going on, y'all, man? I think old girl be gigging like a motherfucker. I ain't lying. Old girl be jamming, y'all. Old girl be jamming. Y'all think she be jamming? Dude be jamming too with his big old boy. He be hanging in there. He be hanging. But y'all, welcome to Being on Entertainment TV, where we talk about domestic violence, firearm violence, being violated, feeding the unfortunate, being out in the street, having fun, cutting up, doing what we do. What's really going on, y'all? It's raining here in Texas. I don't know what's going on with this weather, man. This weather here is sick in Texas. I mean, look here. It's easily to get sick. Hot, cold, cold, hot. Say, man, pneumonia got to be in the air here in Texas, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's bad. But y'all, we're going to talk about domestic violence. I got some things I want to say about it. Some things I'm going to put out there in the street. So go get your friends or whatever, your homegirl, your friends that hang out with E, your friends that hang out with DG. Because y'all motherfuckers out of control with the domestic violence. Domestic violence is nothing to play with. Why do you people play with domestic violence? I don't know. Domestic violence will get you in the position where you are unharmed. It'll get you in a position where you're going to prison for a life term. People play with it. Don't play with it. It's serious. Y'all play too much. And you think you got friends doing domestic violence? You ain't got no friends doing domestic violence. Especially the ones that know your mate or know your abuser. When your abuser and you have the same friends, you cannot be friends with the same people. You know why? Because they're going to give you up. Things like people being involved and tell people what to do and do this, do that. Hurt this person, hate that person. Y'all, man, say, It's serious. Domestic violence is serious. I hate that y'all play with it. It ain't nothing to play with. I'm telling y'all. It ain't nothing to play with. Y'all throw y'all friends. This number right here. Write it down. Chunk it at them. Throw it at them. Get your mind right. Y'all get y'all mind right, man. Y'all messed up around here with domestic violence. Y'all think that shit cute. That shit ain't cute. It ain't cute. It ain't funny. It ain't nothing to be laughing about. To be entertaining somebody with some domestic violence. What kind of shit is that? I ain't entertaining no fool with domestic violence. Verbal abuse. And y'all just going back and forth abusing this girl named Eve. Y'all just abusing her, verbally abusing her. What y'all trying to do? Make her unalive herself? Is that what y'all trying to do? Get off that damn lady. She did what she did. She doing what she doing. And she a grown damn woman. And let her be what she be and do what she do. Those are her actions. Those are her actions. Those are his actions. And you know one thing you don't do, you don't get involved with nobody. Yes, sir, it's bipolar. You don't get involved with nobody doing all that crap. I know, huh? Y'all playing with that domestic violence. Y'all being cute about it. That shit ain't cute. I'm talking about even DG. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about Perp. I don't give a damn. But what I talk about over domestic violence is real over here. And we're serious over here. It's serious. It's not funny. And then y'all know what the girl been through. Eve been through. Then here y'all is over there verbal abusing her. With y'all words. Saying shit to her. Leave that damn lady alone. She already going through. No, she already got things going on in her mind. And she's an alcoholic on top of it. That shit ain't cute. Y'all think that shit get cute? That shit ain't cute at all. But let me tell you something. I told somebody. I'm going to play my video. I told somebody before all this happened right here. Before I got this far, I said, somebody going to get him out this round. Somebody going to go to jail. Somebody going to go to jail. Soon enough, I said that. Somebody went to jail. Go talk to DG and E. Go talk about domestic violence. I'm not going over there. I'm not going to such panel to talk about domestic violence. You know why? They not through yet. This was before he went to jail. They ain't through yet. So I sat back and I watched them interact and cut up and act like damn fools on this YouTube with this damn domestic violence stuff. Thinking it's cute. Hee ha ha. Switching your words up the line. Getting police involved and shit. Getting police involved in for what? With your shit? Both of y'all. Then I said, they ain't through yet. Something else gonna happen. Somebody going to jail. Whoop. So such as soon as I said that, such for sure. Who went to jail? He did. Now, I want y'all to hear this, and you hear me next. You hear me good. You hear me real, real good. I want y'all to hear what the hell I'm going to tell y'all. They done went through every step. I want y'all to hear me. They have went through every step. Back and forth together. Fighting. Showing their ass. Weapons. Alcohol beverages. One that's been knocked out. Air tag on car. Going to somebody's house. Showing your ass. Now, I'm going to give y'all one motherfucking minute. And y'all tell me, what's the next thing going to happen? What is the next damn thing is going to happen? What's the next step? What's the next step? What is the next step? You done did everything I just named. What? And you done did all this. Then what is your next step? What's the next step, y'all? Tell Perp, what's the damn next step? I want to know. I'm waiting too. What's the next step, y'all? They done went through everything. What's the next step? Police, you get the family involved, you got people involved. What's the next step, y'all? What's the next step? Been downtown, filing restraining orders and shit don't mean shit when you still mess with the man. The man still coming over there. Y'all still arguing. What's the next step? I just want somebody to tell me what is the next step. I'm going to tell you. The next step is unaliving. Y'all hear me? That's the next damn step. Unaliving is the next step. It's now damn near dead. Damn near dead. But it's unaliving. It's unaliving. The next step is somebody to get unalive. They done been through all the damn steps. Am I wrong? Am I right? They done been through all the steps. I've seen it. I've been there. I've been into it. I done had it. Yeah. So you're not over here just thinking that, oh, she's just talking about the myth. Now, over here, we are victims of the domestic violence. I ain't just talking. I don't walk it. And I was walking it. I walked it. Now I'm talking about it. I am a survivor. Yeah, yes, sir. That's the next doggone step, baby. Ain't no another step. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm throwing my banner before I get started. That's it. That's the next step. I'm sorry. And I don't want to be in that chat. I don't want to be there when it happens. Because it's going to be some sad, it's going to be a sad day. It's going to be a sad, sad day that day. And it's going to be some content made again of somebody else. Let's check this out, y'all.
Before we get this, Jimmy. Happy.
I don't know. I can't remember how you put these in order, y'all. Hold on.
Before we get this,
go ahead.
Jimmy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
This is Love Hurts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future content. 28-year-old Jeremy Brown had a beautiful soul. He was down to earth, funny, family-oriented, and just a loving guy. He was truly a great person, the type that was always willing to give good sound advice and help out in any way possible. He just had that type of spirit. In one Facebook post, he wrote, "Seriously, if anyone is not working, not getting a paycheck, and runs out of food, please don't go to sleep with an empty stomach. Don't be afraid or embarrassed to send me a private message. I will be more than happy to share whatever food I have. I will drop and go. I was taught growing up that where one person eats, two can eat. We have to be more grateful and less selfish." He was truly just a generous person and had a very caring and giving heart. Jeremy got along with everyone. You would often find him outside playing with the neighborhood kids, just joking, laughing, having a good time.
Which one your baby? Because one of them trying to bully me.
Neither one on.
No.
Where is Jericho?
Nah, I think she's right there with Jericho.
He bullying me.
He was a hard worker. He always kept a job, a legit hustle, to make sure he could provide for his family. Supporting his wife and his children was the #1 priority for Jeremy. He was married to his childhood sweetheart, 28-year-old Khadijah Brown, and the two had 4 kids together. Jeremy and Khadijah met as children and basically grew up together. According to sources, they were truly each other's person. When you seen one, you seen the other. And it had been that way for as long as people could remember. But like most long-term relationships, the couple had been through many ups and downs. There were times when things were good, and Jeremy would write beautiful posts on Facebook about his wife. And then there were other times when things were just bad, and Jeremy would post about being completely done with the relationship. But somehow, the two always found a way to work things out, and by 2016, they decided to take their love to the next level and get married. They wanted to do things the right way, build a foundation, create a home, and have a family, and that's exactly what they did. They had a beautiful wedding to celebrate their union, and you could see the love in their eyes. As the years passed, the two were definitely happy. They were so in love. They literally did everything together, including getting matching tattoos to solidify their love. Those first few years after their wedding were pure bliss. Every time you turned around, Khadijah was pregnant again. Khadijah loved Jeremy, and Jeremy loved Khadijah. But just as sure as the seasons change, so do relationships. And by 2020, the cracks beneath the surface started to rock their foundation. Jeremy would often post cryptic messages. In one Facebook post, he wrote, "When you care for someone, you think things will get better. It won't. It only gets worse. So the best thing now is to start not caring about it. Best thing for me to do is move forward towards success. And best believe that's what I'm going to do." Khadijah also turned to Facebook as an outlet, but there was nothing cryptic about the messages that she posted. In one post, she wrote, "National Sales and Lease Manager has relations with his employees." In another post, she wrote, "My husband is bisexual." I'm not sure exactly what she was getting at with that post, but it definitely caused an uproar. In another post, she went so far as to post the screenshots of her husband in another woman's inbox, apparently one of his employees, and the messages were definitely risque. Clearly, infidelity was a huge issue in the couple's marriage, but they tried to work things out for the sake of the children. However, it started to take a toll on Khadijah, and you could tell. Jeremy would go live on Facebook. Often the two would be dancing and laughing, but you could clearly see that Khadijah was more invested in trying to see who was on Jeremy's live. She wanted to be seen. She would always take over the live, and she would barely let Jeremy out of her sight with his phone.
Okay, let me ask y'all now, does it seem like a relationship starting off being shaky? And why do people go on Facebook? Why do people go to Facebook and show stuff? I mean, you know, and yeah, show things and get you in trouble. Why people do that? Why people do that? That don't make no sense. Man, let me get to the other one. I don't know if I put this in order now. Let me see.
She would literally be right there in the background, lurking, trying to read every comment that popped up on the screen. Jeremy would often go with it, but you could tell that he was annoyed with her antics.
Hello, everybody. Hello. You see the Browns. Brown.
Brian been a friend.
Look at his face, y'all. Look at his face.
I ain't seen you play ball for a year.
You sure did.
For real, I did.
You smell like cigarettes.
Thank you. The best thing happened to you.
I'll see my tea. My installments. Oh, see, I. What y'all do with y'all stomach? Yeah, I know y'all getting them stomachs and dula. Adula magala. La. Y'all want to hear that stimmy song? That what y'all want?
Let me see your check.
Y'all get some of this stimmy. I never did it stimmy. Stimmy. No.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Stimmy, whoa. Stimmy. Jim, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Hey, do that, but go, just play it. Fucking mother not watching, bro. Fuck. Man. Yeah, boy.
Stibbity wobbly, dibbity dobbly, dibbity dobbly, stibbity whoa. Swing. Had to cut me on the camera.
The two were no longer in wedded bliss. Too much damage had been done in the relationship. The trust was gone. But instead of just separating and cutting their losses, they both remained in a toxic situation where resentment and anger grew and festered until finally things boiled over. On the morning of March 25th of 2023, Jeremy, Khadijah, and Khadijah's mother got into a heated argument. Khadijah decided to go on Facebook Live and include the world in on what would be Jeremy's last few moments of life.
He left at 6:06 to go be with his mama.
Be on his mama kid instead of over here trying to cook something to eat.
Instead of trying to.
Why is there got to be a question about do I need to cook for the kids? Why is there a question?
And he don't never have to question. He don't never have to question. He don't want to question everybody's loyalty. But where is his loyalty at?
I ain't saying no damn loyalty. I'm talking about.
But he want to talk about me when I am not doing. He want to talk about me when I'm not doing.
You want to talk about unnecessary.
Talk about unnecessary. Then he talking about calling the police. Talk about I'm gonna get my stuff. But you got 4 kids and a wife. It's 7:36. He can't even
He can't even come here and cook for these kids.
He can't come here and cook for the kids.
He got to be at work at 8 o'clock.
Nah, matter of fact, he got to be at work at 9.
Okay, well, he still got time to cook for these kids.
And then he got to go pick up his buddy from his job, Law.
Well, he need to tell Long he need to get his mama car and go to work.
He pick up his brother-in-law, take him to work back and forth every day.
I ain't got nothing to
But then,
nobody, helping nobody, but if Long...
But he can't put gas in both cars.
That's what I'm saying. If Long ain't getting him no gas money to go to work, talking about people got stuff. Okay, he wanna put it like that? Oh, I got stuff to do too. I'm over here. I got stuff to do too. I'm over here. I'm over here putting prep.
Yeah, what you on the phone with?
Uncle, what home? I'm talking about uncle. Shut up.
I'm over here. I'm done.
No, you ain't trying to get ready for work. Look at him. This is a sad case, y'all. He getting his stuff. Look at that. Sad case. As a father.
Okay, Jeremy, what is the conversation you want to have?
We good.
Yeah, and your baby in the room.
Conversation you want to have?
We good. Give me my phone, bro. Don't shut
What is the conversation you want to have?
What's the conversation?
Get out my
He
phone.
said, what's the
Don't touch
conversation?
me. Don't touch me. I'll call the police over here. Do not touch me.
He said, what's the conversation y'all want to have?
Get on me.
What's the conversation you want to have?
I'm finna send that. Don't get she touch me.
Ain't nobody touching you.
I'm gonna send my cousin over here. Do not touch me,
Don't
bro.
call nobody over here.
Oh,
What
baby,
is the conversation?
tell your daughter to keep her hands on
What
me.
is the
Tell your
conversation?
daughter to keep her hands on me.
You don't want to slap me. You don't want to slap me. Hit me now. Hit me now.
Keep your hands on me.
What's I'm still asking what is the conversation.
Oh man, that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna get out. I ain't really trying to argue at all. I'm just trying to get out.
No, you want to go tell your family about this, about that. You want to do this.
I'm trying to leave from over here in P, man. I ain't trying to argue at all.
Ain't nobody.
I'm going to take my car key off.
Don't my key.
Stop. What is the conversation?
No, what's the conversation? What's the conversation?
Sarah said she's seen this on 48 hours. You did, Sarah? So she remember this on 48 hours. Now, why the mom and back then? Let's see them background dancers, as Miss Lowdown say, they be the main ones hyping shit up. Now, why her mama running her mouth? Why her mama talking? Why her mama talking, y'all? I guess the mama don't think that she's lighting fuel to the fire, but the mama in the background running her mouth, and then you see what old girl swinging on the old boy. Say, I control.
What's the conversation?
Keep your hands on.
What's the conversation?
Keep your hands on. Don't touch me, bro.
What's the conversation?
Move, bro. I'm trying to get ready for work, man. Go.
How you getting ready for work?
What is going on? That's all I'm here. I'm over here doing. Talking about I don't do nothing for the kids. I don't do nothing. I do what I can when I can.
understand.
But like I said, don't keep putting me in situations that's not my problem. And then, like I said, this is your family. You supposed to be here helping take care of these kids. No, you're not good because you're not here taking care of these kids.
He wanna go call everybody.
Keep your hands on me, bro. Don't touch me again.
Touch you.
Jason, sit there over here. We'll make it easy. Sit there over here. I'm finna do it just like that. Sit there over here.
Ain't nobody finna come over here and do nothing.
Get your hands on me, bro. Stop touching me. Move.
You need to stop.
Sit there over here, Jason.
Ain't nobody coming over here.
Oh, me, bro. Sit down. Get your motherfucking hands on me, bro. Stop touching me, bro.
Stop.
Stop touching me.
I'm gonna kill you. Murder scene,
Touch
bro.
me again.
Stop.
Let go. Touch me. Touch me again.
Ain't nobody finna do
Don't go
that.
put my gun on
Ain't
me.
nobody finna do nothing.
I'm gonna call the police. You gotta do it.
Ain't nobody. Stop.
Don't worry about it. Touch me again. Touch me again.
Stop. Yeah. Stop. I'm not over here for this.
Motherfucker gonna keep her
I
hands
kill
on me,
your
bro.
ass. Stop. Nobody, I can get out my bed for this.
Man, people so
Stop.
man. That's why I lose my shoes on me.
Oh, you ain't getting nothing. Everything in the top belong to me.
Stop. somewhere and sit down. Y'all gonna have to stop all this. Cause then y'all wonder why the kids.
I'm gonna stop it right there. Y'all. See what I'm talking about? Then the mom's in the background instigating that shit. She said took that girl somewhere else down the street where she can get her mind right. Now, this didn't make no sense. Yes, Sarah, they should have stopped picking. That's right. Childish. Man, say. Should have been, man, say the mama wasn't no damn good, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, the kids. I stopped because I was crying and stuff going on, but the kids, the kids up in the house. Now she done shot the baby kids. She's on Facebook. Man, why do y'all get on Facebook and do shit like that? Why do people get on Facebook and do stuff like that? Why did the mama stop it? Why didn't the mama just stop running her mouth and just say, stop the whole shizznizzle? Just stop it. That man was trying to go to work, so she say. They was planning him going to work. But she felt he wasn't going to work. Man, you can tell how his face was looking, that he wasn't really happy when he was on Facebook Live and she's in the background in his ear and stuff. You can tell. And y'all got to remember if I put these in order or not. I can't remember. Let me check and see.
Relatives of 32-year-old Dominique Clayton.
He didn't want his wife to know that he been over there spending all this money. He was in love with her. He bought her car. He paid all her bills. Everything she wanted, he got it. You know how she tried to end. She tried over and over. She cried for this man to leave her alone. He wouldn't leave her alone.
This is Love Hurts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future content. 32-year-old Dominique Clayton, affectionately known as Lucy, was the mother of 4 children. She was a great mom who did her best to provide for her kids. She was described as the heart and soul of her family. Everyone just loved being around her. In August of 2018, while out and about, Dominique met Officer Matthew Kinney. Kinney had been an officer with the Oxford Police Department and a member of the Mounted Patrol Team for about 4 years. The two hit it off immediately. Raising 4 kids as a single mother was hard for Dominique, so when she met Officer Kinney, she welcomed the ideal of having a financially stable partner around. Things got hot and heavy fast. Matthew seemed like the perfect boyfriend. He was always there providing whatever Dominique needed. He bought her a car, he paid her rent, he gave her money for a deposit on a new home. I mean, this guy was basically her sponsor. He provided everything she needed. Anything she wanted, Matthew was there to buy it. He was definitely her sugar daddy, and there's just no other way to put it. Hey, it ain't tricking if you got it. The only problem with this situation is that Matthew Kinney was married. Yes, he was a very married man. This was actually his second marriage. He had been married once before, but his wife died under mysterious circumstances, at which point Officer Kinney moved to a new town, Oxford, Mississippi, started a new life, and remarried. About a year into the relationship between Dominique and Officer Kinney, and things started to get rocky. Dominique wanted out of the relationship. Now, there's some conflicting information as to why she wanted out. Some say that Matthew became extremely jealous and possessive, but yet he refused to leave his wife. Others say that he ran out of money, he was no longer providing for her financially, and that's why she wanted out. Either way, she definitely wanted out, and she planned on telling his wife about the affair. And that, based on court records, is what set Officer Kinney off.
Police officer is charged with killing a woman investigators say he was in a romantic relationship with. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Richard Ransom. Katina has the night off. Police say Matthew Kinney shot the victim, Dominique Clayton, in the head. Local 24 News reporter Rebecca Butcher spoke to the victim's family and has tonight's top story.
Well, very scarce details were released in today's news conference here at the Oxford Police Department in the death of Dominique Clayton. Family members were present and they say they just want answers.
Today is about justice for Dominique. Dominique was a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend, and a member of our community. And today is about her.
And Pap, you're right. One moment. Pap, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, she being married was not the problem. On the problem, right. And on the last one, when you said the mama played a big part in that last video we just played about the Facebook people. That mother, she plays a big part in that, y'all. Because you can hear her in the background, she was talking, and she played a big part into that. And you can really tell that girl and her mama talked on the phone a lot. They gossiped a lot. She told her mama a lot of stuff. It might be a lot of lies, it might be a lot of truth, it might be a lot of both, the lies and truth mixed together. But her mom talked. She told her mom a lot of stuff. So you can tell how the mama was going with things about what the mama was saying. The things what the mother was saying, you can tell that the girl and her mom talked awful lot, and they would and they buddy, they real tight as daughter, mother and daughter. You know what I'm talking about? With mama being people business, that tight, that kind of tight, yeah.
Relatives of 32-year-old Dominique Clayton say they never saw her death coming. The mother of 4 was found shot to death in her Oxford, Mississippi home on Sunday. Oxford police officer Matthew Kinney was charged Tuesday with murder in her death.
It was discovered early on in the investigation that one of our officers, Matthew Kinney, a 4-year officer with the Oxford Police Department, was possibly involved with Dominique. We immediately contacted the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations to protect the investigation.
A close family friend tells me Clayton and Kinney were in a romantic relationship for nearly a year, and that the victim's 8-year-old son found his mother after she was shot in the head. According to loved ones, Clayton worked security on the Oxford Square, was energetic and full of life.
She's a beautiful angel. I mean, every time you see her, she always kept a smile and speak to you, and she always loved a hug.
Relatives are still trying to grapple with her loss.
We want the public to know that Matt did do it. We don't want anybody to cover it up. We want the truth out, and we want justice for my sister.
Officer Kinney remains in the Panola County Jail. He is expected in court on Wednesday.
On the night of May 18th, 2019, Dominique was out and about. She was going to have a kid-free weekend as her children were spending the weekend with family members. She was at a local club and she contacted Officer Kinney, who she knew was on patrol, and asked that he take her from that club to her car. Officer Kinney picked her up with no problem, dropped her off at her vehicle, and Dominique proceeded to go home. Once she made it home, she did contact Officer Kinney, just letting him know that she had made it home safely. He finished his shift on patrol and then went back to the horse stable where the police horses are kept. He dropped off his cell phone, got into his marked vehicle, drove to Dominique's house, opened her door, and slid into her bedroom. While she slept, he put a bullet in the back of her head. He then proceeds to leave her home, drive himself back to the police stable to collect his cell phone, and while there, he sends her a text message as if nothing ever happened so that he can cover his tracks. And if that's not bad enough, the worst part about it is Dominique is discovered the next day by her 8-year-old son once he returns home from spending the night out with relatives. On May 21st of 2019, Officer Matthew Kinney is arrested, and he admits to killing Dominique after he is confronted with video evidence showing his marked squad car traveling in and out of Dominique's complex. At his first court appearance, Dominique's family did not hold back at all. They told everything.
They allowed the killer to decide his blood. That man came through the bushes while he was on duty and walked in behind my daughter's home and executed her. They discussed with him what his bond should be. We need help in Oxford. We need intervention in Oxford. Somebody come to Oxford and do hit her up one day. He saw it. He see how fine she was. He bought her car. He paid all her bills. Everything she wanted, he got it. He been spending money making it rain ever since he been with her.
How are you related to Dominique, ma'am?
I'm her auntie.
How do you spell your first
My
and last
name is Carolyn Clayton.
Can you spell both for us, ma'am?
Carolyn, Clayton.
And how are Dominique's kids doing? How are they?
Dominique's kids is not doing good at all. Dominique was a good mom. She did everything just like any young person would do. She gonna have fun, but she gonna take care of them kids and help her mom.
This courthouse was packed with supporters. What does that say about Dominique?
They say Dominique is a good person.
Opinions. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Pep right. You right, Pep. What y'all thinking? So it didn't seem like she said anything to say, I'm gonna tell your wife that, we kicking it, we interacting, nothing like that. Didn't say nothing about they had any problems or they was into it with each other, nothing like that. You know what I mean? That's when you get married then. That's right. Everything ain't mama business, but you got those mama babies, girl women, you got the mama babies for boys. So they do tell mama everything. My son tell me everything. Some certain things that piss me off, so not to tell me everything because I get mad. But y'all, let me ask y'all something. Could y'all notify in your relationship when something's not going right? Can you identify with something in your relationship when it's not going right? I mean, this lady didn't have no heads up, seemed like. He stuck into her bed, and they said she was fine. She was nice looking. Everybody liked her. She was well known. For Pep. Yeah. I don't know. But she was a well-known lady in the community, though. A well-known lady in the community. And she had babies. And she had children. 4. She had 4 kids. 4.
WMC Action. WMC Action News 5's Kelly Cook caught up with the victim's mother after the hearing, and tonight she reveals the reason why she says Matthew Kinney was driving to kill.
He was doing things he couldn't afford to do. The only way he's seen out was to kill my daughter.
Kinney worked for the Oxford Police Department since 2015. Tuesday, the Oxford Board of Aldermen voted to fire the former Mounted Patrol Officer of the Year. Now Kinney sits in a Panola County jail cell. Her mother left to grieve the loss of her child and start the process of raising the 4 children she left behind.
He need never see the light of day again. And I hope he died burning.
Now, some breaking news out of Oxford this morning, where a former police officer is expected to plead guilty after a deadly shooting. The Oxford Eagle reports that Matthew Kinney will take a plea deal in connection to the death of Dominique Clayton. The 32-year-old mother was shot to death at her home back in 2019. Police arrested Kinney days later, charging him with capital murder. Family members say the two were romantically involved and that she was trying to end it when she was killed. Kinney's sentencing hearing is expected Friday at the Union County Courthouse in New Albany.
Life behind bars. That's the sentence for a former Oxford police officer who pleaded guilty to a 2019 murder. Action News 5's Ariana Poindexter has the latest on Matthew Kinney's plea deal.
Joe and Kanji, court lasted for about 20 minutes from start to finish, and during that time, former Oxford police officer Matthew Kinney pleaded guilty to capital murder in the death of Dominique Clayton, meaning he will spend the rest of his life in prison without the possibility of parole. Dozens of Clayton's loved ones were at the plea hearing. They said they wanted the death penalty, but are still pleased knowing that Kinney will spend the rest of his life in prison.
Thank you, justice has been served.
Clayton was shot in the head while sleeping in her home in 2019. Tragically, one of her 4 children found her. Now, the Clayton family attorney says within the next 7 days or so, he will file a civil rights lawsuit against the city of Oxford as well as Matthew McKinney. Of course, we'll keep you updated as we learn more about.
On May 26th of 2022, Dominique Clayton's family was awarded $2.2 million in a wrongful death lawsuit. The family attorney did release a statement saying, "Today, the Clayton family received the largest verdict or judgment ever in Mississippi history in a police-involved killing case. While the judgment won't bring back Dominique, the family is delighted that her Black life matters in the court of law." My heart truly goes out to Dominique's family, especially her children. I mean, I can't imagine that 8-year-old boy finding his mother murdered. That is going to haunt him for the rest of his life. This case is so sad. I mean, here she's dealing with an officer who has taken an oath to protect citizens, and he's the one taking lives. It's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, no, Perp crazy. Perp got a question. My question is, how many Black women, African American beautiful women, sisters, he done dated and done unalived, but this time he just got caught? What y'all think? Do y'all think he done it before? Do y'all think this is not his first time doing something like this? What y'all think? I hate to say it, but it may not be his first time doing anything like this. This might be, he probably done this several times. But this time he just got caught. Because everybody knew. You know what I mean? I'm just wondering. It is disgusting. It is. I wish they would have shown a picture of her. Let's see how beautiful she was. But I couldn't find a picture of her nowhere. I looked, but I couldn't find. I searched, but I couldn't find a picture of her to show her. I couldn't find a picture at all to show her. But when you have kids involved, you know what I'm saying? And I know the kids had to know Mr. Police Officer. So for him to come in her house in the middle of the night while she was asleep, he had a door key. Their relationship was that close, that well knitted, that he had a door key to come in her house when she was asleep. And did nobody hear no fire or no gunshots go off at nighttime? And look out the window and could see his car out there. If the neighbor just used to him being over there and his car being there, so they didn't put no second thought about it. What y'all think? I don't know. But then also now he was married too. You got to keep that in mind. He was a married man. Married men, your asses shouldn't cheat. Again, married men, hello. Your asses shouldn't cheat. Stay in your lane. That's the married lane. You over to the left. The fiancés and live-in girlfriends, they're in the middle. The ones just dating, kicking it, having fun, do what it do, they're in the right-hand lane. So you married motherfuckers, keep your ass in that left lane and play y'all role like y'all supposed to be playing. The husband role. That's what I feel ain't right, Sarah. I feel the same way, sister. I feel the same way. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something, 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 something just ain't right. My bad. A little key sweat. Yeah. Take a little break right quick before we go to the next one, y'all. The next we're gonna talk about old Bay cousin. You know, he had a lot going on. You know, and I hate it be years go by before they release the videos of the domestic violence and stuff like that. Why they wait till so long before they release the videos to come out? I wonder why it takes so long by releasing videos with domestic violence and things like that. Why it take years before the videos come out to be seen? You know, but it can't. You know, we couldn't did nothing about it because, and I wonder how long they've been messing around. I wonder how long they've been involved. It didn't say how long they was involved. You know, but yeah, take a little break right quick, y'all.
Them streets don't.
My bad, y'all. Hold on. That's too loud. Right, that loud stuff. Up.
Them streets don't lie, and they can take you far. I said them streets don't lie. I said them streets don't love. They won't love no one. No. I said them streets don't lie, and they can take you far. I said the streets don't love. They won't love no one. These streets don't love you, and they gon' take you from me. I try to tell you shit is real, but you think it's funny. Thinking like it's all sweet, cause you getting money. Ain't no loyalty out there, ain't no more 100s. 50s in the bit is mine, other 50 gutter. Can't even trust your homies, your sisters or your brothers. Only heartbreak and tears is left for your mother. So please listen to me and what I'm saying. Them streets don't lie, and they can take you from it. I said them streets don't lie. I said them streets don't love, they won't love no one. So I said them streets don't lie, and they can take you right. I said the streets don't love, they won't love no one.
Streets don't love you, they'll always be against you. Raise the niggas that turn their back when they was with you. Only get you killed and you just be a number. Judge how not the sentence trying to push you under. People metal pipes like a plumber. Don't matter if it's zero below or the middle of the summer. Leave you cold stiff like a cucumber. That was fish fries and the money in the basket. Family members wanna know who's about to carry your casket. Obituaries gotta show up to the wake. Your homies flying granny wanna know if you made it to the gate.
Said them streets don't lie, and they can take you from it. I said them streets don't lie. I said them streets don't love, they won't love no one. No. I said them streets don't lie, and they can take you from it. I said the streets don't love, they won't love no one.
The streets don't love you, once you down in your ass. And you don't cater to their needs like you did in the past. Shits only last for a motherfucking second. You seeing their true colors. In the jam, they neglect you. When you was locked in the cell, it reached out to help. Get you back on your feet when you ain't having a way to eat. They hit them with some wolves masquerading as some shit. Don't be fooled by fake love. They be showing in these streets. They changing my recipe. Staying solid with my team. 2021, bomb creating DMC. They changing my recipe. Staying solid with my team. 2021, bomb creating
Them
DMC.
streets don't lie, and they can take you from it. I said them streets don't lie. I said them streets don't love, they won't love no one. No. I said them streets don't lie, and they can take you from it.
I said the streets don't love, they won't love no one. No, no, no. No, no.
Man. So I wonder, well, not that I wonder, I know when people get restraining orders, right? You know, some go through with them and some don't. You know, and I feel like the women who don't go through with the restraining orders are some weak women. But sometimes you have to wonder, is a restraining order enough against your abuser? You know, that's why I said earlier, you cannot have the same friends. You and your abuser cannot have the same friends. You got to get away from them people. You got to get a whole new slate of friends when it comes down to domestic violence and friends that you have and friends that he have. Y'all got friends, the same friends. Somebody got to move a little further away. Somebody got to move away. You know, domestic violence is real. People play with it, and it's not nothing to play with. Let me go ahead and put missing child up for today. Autumn Roane. She's been missing. She's missing from Virginia. If y'all know anybody that stays in Virginia, y'all have seen her before, you know, please contact the police department. The Henrico County, Virginia. This is my kid for today. Remember I said I would bring a kid up every time I go live? Well, here's my kid for today. This is my baby for today. She's missing. Oh, Autumn. If y'all seen her, if you live in Virginia, if you seen her, you're in Virginia, you know around about that way, contact the police department. This is my kid for today. Remember, I will bring a kid on every time I go live. I will show a kid. I will be doing. I am doing missing kids on my community wall. You can go there and check out the missing kids. I also on my posts on there. I'm doing that as well. I'm just gonna be an advocate for missing kids. You know, over here. You know, because we do love kids over here. We really do. Yeah. I just want to put that out there for today, y'all. That's today's advocate. Today is for Autumn Roane. She's missing, y'all. For Virginia. Henrico, Virginia, y'all. That's my baby for today. My missing kid for today, y'all. So let's try to get out there and you can see her in Virginia. You see her out there, hey. Contact the police department, y'all. Okay, let me go on. That's our key for today. Let me drop this one more time. Let me see now. I got to remember how, because I don't think I would put this here too in order, I don't think. Yeah, I hope she's found too, Sarah.
The
I
two
do
bonded
too.
over music, but that was about
That ain't the one. Ain't the one. Okay.
when news broke of the murder and the prime suspect.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Police
my
are now
bad.
searching for a woman, 21-year-old Sasha Scare, wanted on an active murder warrant. There she is. She is suspected of killing 34-year-old Martell Darwin inside the Towers complex there, and that's where.
This is Love Hurts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future content. "34-year-old Martell Darwin was an amazing, caring, giving man. He was a family man. Family meant absolutely everything to him, followed closely by food. Martell was a foodie. One of his favorite things to do was to go out restaurant hopping with his family and friends. Fiercely independent, he was truly all about being self-sufficient. That may be why he joined the U.S. Air Force almost right out of high school. He was determined to make a good life for himself. Martel served his country with honor and pride as a decorated sergeant in the Air Force Intelligence Unit. He was an outstanding soldier, and he was the recipient of numerous military awards and medals, including the Air Force Achievement Medal, an Air Force Good Conduct Medal, and a National Defense Service Medal. It was during his time in the service that Martel decided to marry his high school sweetheart, Joya DeRowan. After 6 years of service, Martel was discharged due to a hand injury, and he and Joya settled into San Antonio, Texas. Things were good for a long time between the couple, but time has a way of changing things. People grow apart, and that's exactly what happened between these two. Eventually, they split. However, they still remained close friends and never officially divorced. After the breakup with his wife, Martel decided that it was time for him to focus on him. He had always been interested in the music business, and who wouldn't be when their cousin was mega superstar Beyonce? Yep, that's right. Beyonce Giselle Knowles was Martel's cousin. Martel knew he had it in him, so he started rapping and producing under the name Cardone.
If you bought them hunters, we agree. All I'm trying to do is see the greenery.
He didn't take off immediately, though. He really worked hard and got it out the mud to build a career for himself. He didn't go around flaunting the fact that he was related to Beyonce either. He was set on doing things his way without her cosign or her help. Eventually, he started reaching a point where people were recognizing his name, and his career really started to take off. It was around this same time that he started a relationship with fellow musician, 21-year-old Sasha Scare.
Y'all, I never knew. I didn't know he had a cousin. I mean, I never knew she had a cousin. I didn't know that. Let's go to the next one. I can't remember which one two was.
The two bonded over music, but that was about all they had in common, other than their pure lust for each other. Right from the start, the relationship was rocky. Sasha was going through a lot. She had recently been involved in a propane explosion that left her face disfigured for a short amount of time. Eventually, her scars healed, but the incident didn't slow her down not one little bit. Sasha was young and wild. So wild that she was fighting an aggravated robbery and assault with a deadly weapon charge. Police say in 2019, she and her then-boyfriend Andrew Bass got involved in a drug deal gone wrong. Andrew was shot and killed during the altercation, and Sasha was held accountable for the robbery and assault resulting in his death. She was out of jail on bond at the time that she met Martel. Sasha was no good, and as time went on, Martel found out more and more about her. She was combative and vindictive. Martel confided in his wife about the issues in his new relationship. Although the two were separated, she was a hairstylist and she often did his hair. On plenty of occasions, he told her Sasha would get violent and want to fight all the time. It wasn't hard to see that things were headed down a dead-end road. On January 22nd of 2021, police received a phone call from a woman reporting a bullet in a door. She said she was worried about her husband inside. When asked her name, she provided the name of Joya DeRowan. Police responded to the address given to them by the lady caller, but when they got to the apartment complex, they soon realized that it was under construction and no tenants lived there. When they attempted to call the number back that the woman had provided, they got no answer. 4 days later, on January 26th of 2021, San Antonio police answered a call from a woman concerned because she hadn't heard from her stepson, Martel DeRowan, in 4 days. When officers went to his apartment for a welfare check, they noticed a bullet hole in his door. Once they made entry into the home, they located Martel laying on the ground by the door with a bullet to the head and dried up blood pooled around him. The bullet hole appeared to be through his forehead and lined up with him probably looking out the peephole when he was shot. After interviewing neighbors, police learned of an altercation at Martell's home 4 days earlier on January 22nd. Neighbors said they remembered the argument because it was loud. They didn't recall hearing any gunshots, though, but the apartment building was close to Disneyland, and the neighbors were used to hearing fireworks every night. After a thorough investigation, police located one neighbor with a Ring camera and footage from the night of January 22nd. And when they viewed it, detectives were floored. Right there in plain view was Sasha walking through the hallway with a gun in one hand and a phone in the other. Police learned that Sasha was the one who made the 911 call the night of the murder, and she tried to send police on a wild goose chase by giving them the wrong address and also giving them the wrong name.
So that's why the neighbors didn't hear her. They right there by Disneyland. Dang. Man, she look like she crazy. What the hell? Y'all better leave these crazy women alone. For real. Man, let's go on. Man.
When news broke of the murder and the prime suspect, one person in particular felt that Sasha had no business on the streets to begin with. And that person was Sasha's ex-boyfriend, Andrew Bass's mother.
Bring you the latest now on a murder investigation at an apartment along La Cantera Parkway. Police are now searching for a woman, 21-year-old Sasha Scare, wanted on an active murder warrant. There she is. She is suspected of killing 34-year-old Martell Darwin inside the Towers complex there.
We are digging into Sasha Scare's past. She's the one who's accused of murdering somebody right here at the Towers, and turns out she already has a history with police.
It is ultimate betrayal.
Misty Renee Bass has known 21-year-old Sasha Scare for years now. Her son, Andrew, dated the young woman when they lived in Austin.
Andrew came home and he had her with him. And this is Sasha, and she needs a place to stay.
Misty thought she seemed kind and sweet. That is until 2 years ago when she got a text from Sasha saying that someone shot and killed her 20-year-old son. After investigating the scene, police said Sasha's story didn't add up.
She was involved in an incident that resulted in the death of somebody.
She was Marshall's most wanted and was eventually arrested for charges of aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon. But she wasn't behind bars for long. Now, police here in San Antonio believe she's connected to the murder of 34-year-old Martin DeRowan. DeRowan was found following a welfare check from police after friends and family couldn't get a hold of him.
Sasha was eventually arrested and charged with Martell's murder. She confessed to it, but she claimed self-defense. She said that Martell attacked her, so she had to grab his gun and run from the apartment. Once outside, she realized that she needed to get back in because she needed to get her things. That's when she said Martell locked the door and would not allow her entry into the home. So she began banging on the door, and that's when the gun went off, hitting him in the head. Prosecutors didn't buy it, and neither did the jury, and Sasha was sentenced to 55 years in prison.
55 years in prison for murder. It took a jury more than 4 hours to sentence Sasha Scare for killing San Antonio rapper Martell DeRowan in 2021.
So fix your sheets, if you have any, because you've made your bed and now it's time to lay in it.
Cammie DeRowan did not mince words as she faced the woman who killed her brother Martell DeRowan. Martell was found dead in his apartment back in January 2021. Sasha Scare was found guilty of his murder by a jury yesterday, and that same jury sentenced her today.
We assessed her punishment at confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a term of 55 years.
And while there was no reaction from her, Martell's family in tears and satisfied with the sentence.
My heart truly goes out to Martell's family, friends, and loved ones. If you are in a domestic abuse relationship or a toxic relationship, get out now. And once you are out, do not turn back.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I couldn't have said it no better myself. Domestic violence is bad. It's bad. It's bad, y'all. It's bad. Take our Black History break right quick. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Anyway, y'all, I just want to do a show about domestic violence. I'll be doing another one here within the week. Within this week, domestic violence is really serious. Call that number 1-800-7. Let me find it right quick. I ain't got to shout it out because I got that. You can believe that. If I ain't got nothing else, I got the domestic violence sign. Yeah. There it is. Share it with a friend. Take my videos if you want to. Play them. I don't mind. I don't mind about anybody playing my domestic violence videos. You are more than welcome to use them. I don't care. They need to be used. I have no problem with you using them. I have no problem with you using them. But anyway, I just want to come out here and spread some awareness out here. I will be doing it again. I will be back on Tuesday. I can load a few things up, and we're gonna talk about Miss Angie Stone. Rest in peace, Miss Angie Stone. We're gonna talk about her on Tuesday and everything, and put some things in some perspective that I've been knowing about what's been going on. I've been seeing and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna most definitely do that. But anyway, I'm gonna play this video before we get up out of here, and I want y'all to check it out. It's very inspiring. It will touch your heart because it's deep. Hope y'all enjoy it. And y'all know my motto: how the hell you gonna love somebody you don't love yourself? Peace. I love y'all. See y'all Tuesday.
I was born.